volunteers interested in the marine program, I would definitely recommend that they have a sense of adventure, because you need one to be a diver. It's a completely different world. Without the oceans, life doesn't exist. And so if you believe that to your very core and you love adventure and trying new things, then I would definitely recommend trying this program.
The hard work here is definitely fulfilling in my opinion. If you're doing a beach clean and you're like super hot and sweaty walking down the beach, accumulating a lot of trash, it can be heavy, but you know that you're kind of making a difference in seeing a visible, pristine beach that previously had a lot of trash on it.
So here at MRCI, the importance of the volunteers is, as I said, we have no data without them. And basically we need the data because we send it off to our outside partners, which include universities and government organizations, as well as our own team here. We write research reports and things with the data that we've collected. So basically without the data, we can't make any progress on our reef. We need to have something to show for what we're doing. And the data that the volunteers are collecting is what we're showing.
I definitely feel like in addition to bettering my diving skills, I've made a change on our reef, our marine protected area here. Being out there every day makes me a better diver, but I also feel like I'm making a difference on our reef here.
So at MRCI, we do have our own reef. It's our home reef called Turtle Towers, and it's just off our beach. So basically, with all our divers, we kit up, walk down, and just swim right out to the reef every single day.
And we have this magnificently marine protected area that we are able to observe and survey, and there are so many species of whether it's fish or it's invertebrates or even the corals. They're so unique.
It's really wonderful because you know, I pass the same big clam every day, and it's really, really cool to see.
So our marine protected area at MRCI established in 2013. It's 500 meters wide, starting at our beach and then down 2 beaches to the end. And it goes out 300 meters from our beach just past the reef.
So we faced a terrible challenge in 2014. One of the cyclones created catastrophic effects on our reef.
In the past few years, the biodiversity was at a very low stage, and overfishing as well. So it is very important to establish an MPA to prevent overfishing and also give the coral reef a chance to regenerate.
So no fishing, absolutely, it's a no-take zone. So all the fish are protected, all the coral, there's no dredging or anything like that on our reef. We also have a few artificial reefs in place.
Bring it over here. Basically, the idea behind the dome is to create a hard structure, a rock-like substance or a substrate for corals to actually cling onto. And we've taken a whole bunch of dead coral off the beach and added it to our mix just to help the concrete bind a little bit better.
What we actually did for one of our artificial reefs was we stripped an old taxi of all its pieces and we sank it.
This morning we dropped 2 new cars into our newest artificial reef called the parking lot.
We did this because it's providing structure for our current reef.
After we sink it, what we're going to basically do is get a bunch of divers, our volunteers, and go down with coral. So we'll go down and we're going to glue a bunch of corals onto the car itself. This is to start a new artificial reef, and it's actually going to be called the parking lot, which we thought was quite cute.
I would definitely recommend for people to volunteer with MRCI. I've loved every day here and it was an awesome experience.
Ooh, I definitely think that you get back what you put in, and the more you put in, the more you'll get back and the more you'll have a great experience here. So I came obviously to do some conservation and also to learn to dive and just in general experience another culture so far from my own, and it's definitely paid back and I feel like I've improved a lot just being here. It's cool.
Coming here, really, I shouldn't have had any worries at all. It's definitely going to be something I'm going to remember for the rest of my life.
I would definitely recommend for people to volunteer with MRCI. I've loved every day here and it was an awesome experience.
Volunteering here at MRCI is a dream.